To get started, first of all, thank you. Good morning. Thanks for allowing me to join this prestigious panel. It's really important. In the Corps of Engineers, 40,000 talented civilians are key enablers of our team. And so overseeing a $95 billion program of projects either underway or in the planning, we really rely on our talent to get the job done. But every day we're competing with private contracting, engineering, and construction firms, as discussed, to recruit the best talented workforce. And in most cases, our employees very well could earn higher wages from these private companies. However, USACE offers something more. Two things, I think, both a purpose and people. And like the Army, we offer an opportunity to make a difference, to contribute to something bigger, and to work alongside the best in the business. And so from building our nation's infrastructure projects like dams, bridges, hospitals for our veterans, DoDEA schools, facilities for our war fighters and families, supporting our partners and allies overseas with infrastructure and water resource solutions, to preventing floods, to responding to disasters, just like the tragic collapse of the Francis Scott Key Bridge, the raging wildfires in Maui, and today we have nearly 300 people out there supporting Hurricanes Helene and Milton response. Our mission is to deliver engineering solutions for our nation's toughest challenges, and our human capital professionals are absolutely closely linked with every single one of those mission lines. So our overall creative strategy, to get after your question, is proactive talent sourcing, and it's a big part of how we continue to meet all of those mission requirements. So I'm going to break it down into three bullets, three innovative approaches that fall under that proactive talent sourcing strategy. But I want to start with calling out a shout out to the person that is really at the forefront of helping us not only develop that strategy, but implement it, which is Ms. Karen Payne. She's our Director of Human Resources. She's right out there. She's an absolute rock star. She is passionate about people, and she is passionate about collaborating, and she is passionate about making sure that we get the best talent on our team to deliver those missions. So thank you for that, and thank you, Karen. So the three approaches I want to highlight that we're applying in the Corps of Engineers. One, and under our Director of Human Resources, creation of something we call the Talent Acquisition Center of Expertise. And these are our recruiters that execute enterprise-level events, like was mentioned earlier by Dr. Schaefer, the total Army recruiting events and career fairs. We also employ our Center of Expertise professionals, our recruiters, at special STEM recruiting events like Society for Women Engineers or the Black Engineer of the Year conference. And these enable us to reach diverse pools of candidates and onboard that talent quickly. Our Center of Expertise team also helps with all aspects of talent management for our leaders, not just with these career fairs, but with staffing questions, implementing training solutions, recruitment strategies, developing those things that those regional commands can implement. It also reduces our dependency on CHARA and makes sure that our leaders and managers are engaged in the talent management process. The second innovation is something we call the Talent Acquisition Recruiting Platform. It's something we've created under Karen's leadership, but it's a platform which enables candidates to submit their resume into a database that allows us to quickly cull those resumes for considering and for hiring managers to be able to consider them for selection. It allows us to fill vacancies faster and get the right talent at the right place at the right time. I actually tried it myself, and it was very easy. So I encourage anyone that has a person out there that's looking for a position to just go to USACE Army Careers, and there's an opportunity to submit your resume very seamlessly. I've tried usajobs.gov as well, and that's very complicated. Right now, we have a repository of over 15,000 current resumes that are in the system and that are available. And this coupled with something that we're doing that we call people analytics allows us to really take all that data, take our vacancies, and really match up, as I said, people with the right people with the right job and the right skills to execute the missions. The third and final innovation that we've been applying is really leveraging direct hiring authorities. In 24, this past year, we leveraged direct hiring authority 4,500 times to bring people on board. We increased our strength 7%. 40,000 strong right now is the highest we've ever been. And despite the extremely competitive labor market that I know all of us are aware of. It allows us to reduce our hiring time from 80 days to roughly 30 days. And I know Karen has challenged us all and challenged the Army with a goal of having, right now we have 94% of our positions that qualify for direct hiring authority use. We want to go for 100%, and we want one direct hiring authority versus 8 different direct hiring authorities. And I think that's going to allow us to get there faster and to really streamline bringing that talent on board quickly, because that's really the key. In the competitive market, really, talent goes fast, and so if you don't act quickly, you will miss that opportunity. One last vignette, I had a conversation with one of our newer employees recently, and we were able to bring her on board in roughly 35 days. We hired her. She submitted for the job in June. We brought her on board in July. Now in October, she's still getting calls back for other organizations that are just getting around to calling her now, and she's already been working for us since July. So case in point, a key to success, and we have many more like that. So thank you very much.
Thank you, General Colloton, and a special thank you to the entire team that's helping on the hurricane relief. That is just terrible what's going on, and y'all are doing great things for those folks, so thank you for that.
Thank you. It's our privilege.